Welcome to this Mistral AI course. This course explores many popular and highly effective LLMs built on the standard transformer architecture. However, one of the recent open source models released by Mistral called Mistral 8x7b, which is open source and free, that modifies this standard by introducing a transformer architecture that uses a mixture of experts. So this means that there are 8 distinct feed-forward neural networks called experts. So at inference time, a different gating neural network selects 3 of these 8 experts to run for predicting the next token. So this mixture of expert design allows the Mistral model to achieve performance improvement of a larger model while maintaining inference cost. Specifically, the Mistral model has 46.7 billion parameters at inference time, but it only utilizes 12.9 billion of these parameters to predict each token. So in this course, you will gain hands-on experience with various open source and premier Mistral models, including open source Mistral models, as well as API calls. Additionally, you will learn about some unique and useful feature of the Mistral AI models. So for example, you will learn to implement a function using Mistral API. This enables you to instruct a model to call a user-defined Python function, enhancing its capabilities and customization options. A function can be designed to carry out web searches to retrieve text from a database, helping to gather relevant information to answer a user's request. So another feature of the Mistral AI model is that is particularly useful to the JSON load. When integrating an LLM into a larger software application, it is often beneficial for the LLM's output to be formatted in a way that can be easily fed into downstream software systems. So some LLMs may rely on techniques like clever prompting or frameworks such as LangChain or Llama Index to ensure a reliable JSON format in response. But however, Mistral has built-in JSON input-output feature that guarantees responses in the structure format. So in the upcoming lessons, you will get more in-depth look at the Mistral models and its mixture of experts architecture. So those lessons will also provide you overview of both open source and premium Mistral models. So now that sounds great. So now let's move on to the next video to get started. Mistral AI offers a diverse range of models tailored to various applications and industries. So these models are categorized into premium models and free models. So each designed to meet specific needs. So now first let's discuss about some premium models. So the first one is Mistral Large 24.11. So this flagship model is designed for high complexity tasks requiring top tier reasoning capabilities. It is multilingual, proficient in coding, and features a 128K token context window. So it is deployable across various environments. It is suitable for sophisticated problem solving scenarios. And the second one is Pixel Large. So this one is a vision capable large model that excels in analyzing, searching, reviewing, and understanding images. It integrates advanced reasoning capabilities, making it versatile for tasks that combine visual and textual data. The third one is Mistral Small 24.09, an enterprise-grade small model that can, despite its size, offers powerful performance with a 32K token context window. It is cost-efficient and fast, ideal for tasks such as translation, summarization, and sentiment analysis. The fourth one is Codestone, a state-of-the-art model trained specifically for code-related tasks. It supported over 80 programming languages including Python, Java, C, C++, PHP, and Bash. Optimized for low latency, so it features a 32K token context window, making it efficient for coding applications. So this model is successor to Mistral 7b, which is free model, and sets a new benchmark in common sense reasoning and function calling within the sub 10b category. So with a 128K token context window, so it is ideal for on-device computing and edge use cases. The sixth one is Mistral 3B 24.10. So as the most efficient edge model in its category, it is designed for low power, low latency on device computing. It boasts a 128K token context window and is highly capable in function calling for agentic workflows. And the seventh one is Mistral Embed. So it's a model that provides state-of-the-art semantics for extracting representations of text extracts. Currently supporting English, it achieves a retrieval score of 55.26 on the massive text embedding benchmark. And the last one, Mistral Moderation 24.11, a classifier service designed for text content moderation. So it supports 9 policies for undesirable content and is suitable for moderating both user and model generated content. So now let's move forward and talk about free models. So Mistral AI also offers free models under the Apache 2.0 license, promoting accessibility and community engagement. So the first one is Pixtral 12b, a vision-capable small model that allows users to analyze, search, review, and better understand images. It can be deployed in users' own environments, eliminating the need to upload files to third-party providers. The second is Mathstral, a variant of Mistral 7b optimized for solving advanced mathematics problems. It features a 32K token context window and comprises 7 billion parameters. The third one is Coastal Mamba, a Mamba 2 language model designed specifically for coding tasks. It offers a 256K context window and contains 7.3 billion parameters. The next one is Mistral Nemo, developed in collaboration with NVIDIA. So this 12B small model is multilingual, supporting European languages as well as Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Hindi, and Arabic. It features a large context window of 128K tokens. Then comes Mistral 8X22B. So Mistral 8 Cross 22B set a new standard for performance and efficiency, with only 39B active parameters out of 141B, offering unparalleled cost efficiency for its size. It is natively capable of function calling, which enables applications development and tech stack modernization at scale. The sixth one, Mistral 8 Cross 7B. It's a high quality sparse mixture of expert with open weights, matches or outperforms GPT 3.5 on most standard benchmarks, particularly in multilingual capabilities and code. The seventh one, Mistral 7B. So this is the first Mistral model engineered for superior performance and efficiency. The model leverages grouped query attention (GQA) for faster inference, coupled with sliding window attention (SWA) to effectively handle sequences of arbitrary length with a reduced inference cost. So now let's move forward and see deployment and accessibility in Mistral AI. So Mistral AI models are designed for versatile deployment across various platforms and environments. They are available on major cloud platforms, including Azure AI Studio, AWS Bedrock, Google Cloud Model Garden, IBM Watson X, and Snowflake. So this accessibility ensures that developers and enterprises can integrate Mistral's models into their workflows seamlessly. For developers seeking to experiment with these models, Mistral AI offers La Platform, a portable developer platform that serves both open and optimized models. This model enables the building of fast and intelligent applications with options to get started. For developers seeking to experiment with these models, Mistral AI offers La Platform, a portable developer platform that serves both open and optimized models. This platform enables the building of fast and intelligent applications with options to get started for free. So now let's come to licensing and commercial use. Mistral AI provides flexible licensing options to cater to different user needs. Premier models are available for experimentation under the Mistral Research license and can be taken into production with a commercial license. Free models are accessible under the Apache 2.0 license, promoting open source use and collaboration. So now let's move forward and see what is prompting. So before heading to the demo part, so this is the Mistral AI website, mistral.ai. So yeah, for API, you can just go to try the API, and probably it will ask for you the login credentials and all. So you can sign in with your Gmail ID or Apple ID, whatever you want. So yeah, after this, you can create an agent, of course, or even you can fine tune a model in this particular Mr. AI website. But before that, you have to generate API keys, right? Here you just click on API keys. So here you can create new key. Okay, you just give your name. Okay, like first you can say test one, expiration date. You can set like okay, like 15, and you can just create the key. Okay, my key is already created. So yeah, according to your project or according to your need, you can just buy the API keys from Mistral. Okay, like usage. If you go to the usage, okay, okay, limits. Okay, so here you can see total $150, or you can update the limit. Okay, according to that you can. So here are some models, and in this, like in Open Mistral 7B, so there are 50,000 tokens, and tokens per minute and token per month is this much. Okay, so according to your need, according to your project need, you can just buy the API from Mistral AI. After that, you can use in your projects. Okay, cool. So here, from here, you can create this API key. And if you don't want that particular API key, you can go here and delete that. Okay, and you can create up to 10 API keys and delete them when you don't need them anymore. Okay, so this is how you can create and buy the API key from the Mistral AI. So now let's move forward to the demo part. So hey everyone, in this module we are diving into Mistral AI and exploring its prompting capabilities for tasks like classification, information extraction, summarization, and personalization. Even if you don't code, you can try these prompts using LeChat. LeChat is a free chat interface by Mistral AI. Okay, so now what is prompting? So prompting is a cue or signal provided to guide and assist a child with performing a specific skill or behavior. So prompts can be verbal, gestural, physical, visual, or a model. Gradually providing prompts to help the child be as independent as possible is key when using least to most prompting. Okay, or you can say it is the action of saying something to persuade or to remind someone to do. Okay, or say something. So yeah, so first let's rename it to prompting. So yeah, first we will set up Mistral AI in Python. Okay, for that you can install like pip install Python. Okay, but one more thing. Oh, sorry, not Python, Mistral AI. Okay, so to use Mistral AI in Python, we need to install this package by using pip install Mistral AI. And I am using Jupyter Notebook. You can use any of your favorite ID. Okay. So important note is that the package name is Mistral AI, not Mistral. Okay. So you can install it. So yeah, by using this command, I have already installed. So I will move forward. Yeah. So next we have to load our API key using helper function. Okay. So now here I will write from helper import load Mistral API key. Right. Then I will write load Mistral API key. Then I will run it. That's working fine. So now we will initialize the Mistral AI model. So here we have to write from helper import Mistral. Okay. Now here I will write Mistral. I will write hello, what can you do for me? Okay, you can write anything. So now this sends a query to Mistral AI and returns a response. So see, here it responds like, hello, I can assist you with a wide range of tasks and provide information on various topics. Like, so it's written here like, here are some things I can do it for you, like first answer questions. I can provide information based on the data I have been trained on until 2023, then explain concept like this. Okay, so moving forward, first we will do classification. Classification meaning is categorizing customer inquiries. So Mistral AI can classify customer inquiries into predefined categories. So now what I will do, so here Mistral will act as a bank customer care service. Okay, so first I will write here as like classification. Okay, then I will run it. After that I will write here, so I will write here prompt equals to, so yeah, prompt is equals to, so here I have given prompt like, you are a bank customer service bot, so your task is to assess customer intent and categorize customers, so inquiry after. So these are some predefined categories I have given, and I have also given like, if the text doesn't fit into any above categories, so you can classify it as like this. Okay, and here also written like, you will only respond with a predefined category. Okay, it won't say that, it won't give any other answers. Okay, it will give only these things: card arrival, change pin, categories. Okay, or otherwise customer service, because I have written here, if the text doesn't fit into any of the above categories, you can classify it as customer service. Okay, so here are some examples to train that particular thing model. Okay, inquiry, like if this inquiry will come, this type of inquiry, so it will learn automatically. Okay, then if the inquiry will come like, I am planning an international trip to Paris and would you like to inquire about the current exchange rate for euros as well as the any associated fee for foreign transactions, so it will come as a exchange rate. Cool, now let's run it. Yeah, so first but we'll check some spelling mistake and all. Okay, so here we can write response equals to Mistral please correct the spelling and grammar of this prompt and return text that is the same prompt, because I want this prompt only. Okay, so with the spelling and grammar fixed. Okay, and here I will write prompt, so it will give us prompt. Yeah, cool. So now let me run it. So here I will write print response. Okay, then I will run it. So yeah, so okay, so it corrected it, I guess, because we asked at the end that we need is the same prompt, we need same prompt. Okay, that is spelling is, yeah. Correct. So you can see here is the corrected version of this particular prompt. Okay, cool. So now what we will do, we will give one that inquiry to check out the model, to try the model, if it is working correctly or not. So here I will write Mr. then response dot format got this. Okay, then I will write here inquiry also I am inquiring about the availability of cards in EU. Okay, yeah, so it is format. So let's try and run it if it is working. See, country support. Okay, because we are talking about the availability of cards in EU. Okay, so let me just copy this. I'm inquiring about, like here, what are the exchange rates in United States? Okay, so now let's run it again. So there's the second example. See, exchange rate is coming because we have trained that model, this particular model, like this. Okay, by giving some examples as well. Okay, in this particular prompt. Correct. So this will help in automating customer support by quickly categorizing queries. Good. So now comes information extraction with JSON mode. JSON mode available in this Mistral AI. So Mistral AI can extract structured data from unstructured text. Okay, from unstructured text. So here let's make one medical report as an example and check it out whether the particular model can do it or not. So this is the medical notes I have given as a prompt here. So here you can read a 60-year-old male patient, Mr. Johnson, presented with symptoms of increased thirst, okay, frequent urination and fatigue diseases and weight loss upon evaluation. So you can give your prompt as your wish. Okay, we will run it. So now, so this is the medical notes. So now what we will do, we will give one prompt, okay, and then we will ask it to return as a JSON format. Okay, and we will give one JSON schema as well. Cool. So here is the prompt I have written, like extract information from the following medical notes and return JSON format with the following JSON schema. So what I want age, I want gender, I want what is the diagnosis, I want the weight, and I want the smoking, if yes or not. Okay. So here type is a string, here type is integer, because here I need yes or no answer. Okay, yes or no. So weight will be an integer, of course, and the type here is string diagnosis. And what are the that particular, you can say, options: migraine, diabetes, arthritis, and acne. Okay, then here for gender, male, female, or other. Okay, then age, again in integer. Cool. Then let's run it. Then now the final what response we want. So here let's check the model if it can give information from this particular nodes. Okay, so here I will write response equals to Mistral prompt comma is JSON equals to true then print response. Okay, then let me run it. See here, age is 60. Now let's cross verify as well. So here you can see a 60-year-old patient, Mr. Johnson. Okay, so gender male, diagnosis, weight, smoking. So let's add one more. Let's copy it here from here. Okay, let's copy it. Yeah, I will write type string and here name. Okay, so now I will run this again. I will run this again, and I will run this again. So here see name Mr. Johnson. Okay, so here I haven't given any particular that values like male, female, others, and all of that. Okay, but it automatically extract from particular notes. See Mr. Johnson, and here it is not written that name is Mr. Johnson. Okay, from the patient it is catching Mr. Johnson. Cool. So this is weight is 210. Okay, then weight is 210. Okay, then smoking, yes. Then here, okay, see the consultation that the patient is a current smoker. Okay, we have given yes or no, so it gave us yes. So means our model is fully working out. Okay, so next comes personalization. So here you can get personalized email responses. Like Mistral AI can generate personalized email responses based on a user's inquiry. So let's say a user asks about mortgage rates. Okay, so first I have to write here email. So here I have given that email equals to dear mortgage lender, what's your 30-year fixed rate APR? So how is it compared to the 15-year fixed rate? Regards, Anna. Okay, and you can write here any name like regards John. Okay, or whatever you want. Okay, so let me run it. So now I will give my prompt, all the facts, what are the facts and all. Okay, then we will get a response. Cool. So here is a prompt I have written. So here I have written like you are a mortgage lender customer service bot, and your task is to create personalized email responses to address customer question like this. Okay, what we have done in this classification part. Okay, that proper prompt and examples. So like this I have created here. Okay, so yeah, address the customer in a friendly and professional manner. Sign the email with lender customer support. Okay, facts are 30 years fixed rate, interest rate is this, for 20, for 15, for 10, like this. Okay, for 30-year fixed rate VA, interest rate is this. Okay, finally email. So let me run it. So now I want like response equals to Mistral. I will write prompt and I will write here print Mistral. Okay, no, response will come. Response. Okay, so let me run it. So yeah, so hi John, thank you for reaching out to us. So it gave automatically. See, our 30-year fixed rate API is currently 6.484. So here see 6.484. Okay. In comparison, our 15-year fixed rate APR is this, and this. We are here to help you in the question. Best regards, lender customer support. So here I have written sign the email with lender customer support. So here what if I will write Mayank, Then it will run, then again it will run. It will give us, dear Mayank, thank you for reaching out to us, like this, lender support customer. Okay, so this is how personalization work with Mistral AI. Okay, and the last part of this prompting is summarization. Okay, so let's suppose I have a newsletter. Okay, and I want summary out of it. So how we can do it? So you can copy any of the newsletter you want. Okay, okay, you just are like, just think like you are free to copy paste text from another article in the batch or any other blog or news article from the internet, right? So let me copy one for you. So this is one newsletter I've copied, okay, from somewhere, and this is my prompt. So you are a commentator, so your task is to write a report on a newsletter. So when presented with newsletter, come up with interesting questions to ask, and this, okay. So now here I will run it. So I have given the prompt, okay. Then I will write here fonts equals to Mistral prompt, then print response. Okay, so let me run it. So I have already told you, you are like feel free to copy like this article, news blog from anywhere. Okay, so here is the summary. Mr. AI is a European AI startup, has launched this. Okay, there are some interesting questions. How does Mr. AI perform in this benchmark and all? Okay, all the things are here. So you can just see the instruction. Okay, first you have to summarize, then interesting question, generate the three distinct and thought-provoking questions that can be describe the problem provided are this, and last write analysis report and create a comprehensive report in markdown format. Okay, so that is how it gave us with conclusion as well. So now let's move forward and see how we can do model selection in Mistral AI. So in this lesson, we will see how to work with different models of Mistral. In the second unit, we have already looked at how many models Mistral have and what are the free models. Okay, so here first I will here Mistral selection. Okay, and rename. Yeah. So first I will get the API key. So I will write here from helper port Mistral API key. Then I will write here API key tile endpoint equals to load, will load Mistral API key so true. Yeah, so this is how you can get the API key. So here you can write your own API key, right? So here I'm using Jupyter Notebook, so you can use your favorite ID, correct? So this is the helper function. So I will write here import OS, then I will write from Mistral AI dot client import Mistral client. Okay, L will be small. Then I will write from Mistral AI dot models dot chat completion import chat message. Okay, then I will define one function here. So I will write Mistral user message comma model then Mistral small latest is JSON equals to false. Then I will write a client equals to Mistral client API key equals to API key comma here I have to write endpoint equals to endpoint. Okay, then here I have to write messages equals to chat message role equals to user then content equals to user and message. Okay, then I will write here if is JSON is there then chat response should be like client dot chat then model equals to model comma messages equals to messages. Okay, then response format equals to and here I will write type JSON object. My bad. JSON object. Okay. Then I will write otherwise else if else. Okay. Else I will write here chat response equals to client dot chat. Then I will write model equals to model and messages equals to messages. Cool. Then return chat response dot choices dot message dot content. Okay, so now let me run it. Okay, fine. So now I will use some 2-3 models like small, medium, large. Okay, and we will perform some basic activities like classification we can do, and we can language translation we can do, transformation you can do, math and reasoning with numbers we will do. Okay, so first start with Mr. Small. Cool. Yeah. So here I will write one prompt. This is the prompt for the spam email or not. So here, classify the following email to determine if it is spam or not. Only respond with exact text, spam or not spam. Okay. We don't need another things. Okay. So email is this: urgent, you have won this much of cash prize and claim by clicking on this link. Okay. So this is my prompt. So I will run it here. So now here I will write Mr. prompt, model equals to Mr. small and latest. Okay, now let's run it. Okay, latest is wrong. So yes, you can see as a spam. Okay, so this is a spam email. Correct. So Mr. Small is good for simple tasks like fast inference and lower cost. Okay, so this is we used like classification example. So now let's see Mistral medium. Okay, Mistral medium. Yeah. So here, so Mistral medium is good for intermediate tasks such as language transformation. So composing text based on like private context. Okay, like you are writing email, customer service email based on like purchase information to Amazon, Flipkart, or any other company. So here, let me first write the prompt. So this is the prompt. So compose a welcome email for new customer who have just made their first purchase with your product. Start by expressing your gratitude and then convey your excitement and include this is the order details. And okay, so here I will write response underscore medium, then Mistral prompt, model, then again Mistral medium and latest. Okay, I will run it, then I will write print response medium. Okay, now let's run it. So customer here is Anna, so yeah, and the delivery date is this, policy is this, then this is, so subject is welcome to this fun shop, this is, and here first we have to show the gratitude, then excitement and all. Okay, so this is how you can prompt compose an email, correct, by giving this prompt. Okay. So as already told you, this is Mistral medium is good for intermediate tasks such as language transformation and all. Okay. Now let's try the Mistral large. So here I will like Mistral large. Okay. So here first I will give prompt. Okay. I will write here prompt. So this is the prompt. So calculate the difference in payment dates between the two customers whose payment amounts are closest to each other. Okay, so Mr. Large is good for complex tasks that require advanced reasoning. Okay, math and reasonings like with numbers and all. Okay, stat you can do. Okay, so first here I will write response. First I will check with the small. Okay, small equals to Mr. I will write here prompt, comma, model equals to Mistral small and the latest. Okay, then I will run it and I will write here print response small. Okay, then let me run it. Okay, it's giving that only. Wait. Yeah, so now you can see here to determine the difference in payment dates between two customers whose payment is this. Okay, the closest payment amount between two customers is this much, and like this. Okay, therefore the difference in payment dates between the two customers payment amounts are closest to each other is 2 days. It's given the answer. So now let's check with the large one. Response large equals to Mistral like prompt model equals to Mistral large latest. Okay, then I will run. I will write here print response large. Again, yeah. Okay, I will run it again once more. See, now you can see in both the answer is same. Okay, 2 days and the 2 days. Okay, but the method of calculating the particular situation. See, customer this, and here this 1, 2, 3, 4 this, and difference is this. Then the identifier smaller is this $5 and this, and the answer is 2 days. So this is how the large Mr. Large is very effective. Okay, and it's very fast as compared to Mr. Small, and it is very good for complex tasks, reasoning, advanced reasoning, and all. Right. So now let's check with one example expense reporting task. Okay, so here let me write expense reporting task. Okay, let me write the prompt. So here I have wrote some transaction. Okay, these are my transaction, and I have written one prompt as well. Given the purchase data, how much did I spend on each category? Okay, restaurant, groceries, and all. Fine. Then I will run it. Again, we will use two models for this again. So I will write response small equals to Mistral. Then I will write prompt model equals to Mistral small and latest. Okay. Then I will run it. Then again I will write print response small. Okay, then I will run it. Okay, why it is giving wrong? Because of this. Correct? Yeah. So here, so you can see, given the purchase details, restaurant, groceries, and stuffed animal and props. So MACD in restaurant, these are the MACDs. Okay, sorry. So these are the restaurants, and these are the groceries, and these are the stuffed animal and props. Okay, so total spend on stuffed animal is this $176.90. Okay, now let's check same Okay, I can copy it from here itself. Then I will run it. Then I will write here print response large. Okay, then I will run it. Yeah. So this is in the better way, right? And quick as well, if you can see. Okay, the total spend is this. So this is why Mr. Large is very good. Even we can check natively fluent in English, French, Spanish, German, and Italian. This means that you can use Mistral model for more than translating from one language to another. Like if you are a native Spanish speaker or French, for instance, you can communicate with Mistral models in Spanish or with other language. Okay, so let me write one prompt. So this is one Spanish message. Okay, so I can write here print Mistral user message. So why user message? Here I have written user message. Okay, then comma model equals to Mistral large latest. Okay, then let's run. So you can talk in any native language of yours. So you can see here you will get the response in Spanish language. Okay. So in the next unit we will see how to call a function. Welcome to this lesson on Mistral AI function calling. So here I will write Mistral AI function calling. Okay. So yeah, first I will load the API from helper function as we are doing from the past two lessons. Okay. Import load Mistral API key. I will write an API key point equals to load Mistral API key equals to true. Okay, let me run it. Then I will write import pandas as PD. Correct? I will run it. Yeah. So now I will give some data here, random data. Okay, I will write here data. This is our data. Okay, here I have put it df equals to pd.data frame. Okay, then I will run here. Now I will write here df and I will run. So this is our data. Fine, where we have column like transaction ID, customer ID, payment amount, payment date, payment status. Okay, see, you can see here. So now what I will do, so here is one like how you might answer data questions without function calling. So okay, so it's not recommended, but so like I will show you an example to serve as a contrast to function calling. Okay, so again I will put one random data with transaction ID and prompt. This is my data where transaction ID is there, customer ID is there, payment amount is there, then payment dates are there, status are there. Then again I'm asking about transaction ID. I'm mentioning I need of this one only. Okay, T1001. Okay, prompt is that, like, given the following data, what is the payment status for transaction ID? Okay, transaction ID is this, so it should be paid. Okay, so now let's first run it. But before that, we will load that same helper function. Okay, like we will import Mistral client, we will import again chat message, we will import our model, which is small latest one. In the previous lesson, we did the same process. Okay, so here I will run it and I will write response is to Mistral and prompt. Okay, then print response. Okay, then I will run it. So here the answer is here. To determine the payment status for transaction ID is this, we need loop to add the corresponding entry. Okay, so this is this is, so the transaction ID when they correspond to the first entry in the east list, therefore the payment status one is paid. Okay, here also it's given as paid. So now step one is that user will specify tools and query. Tools as in you can define all the tools that you might want the model to call, right? So here I will write import JSON first. Okay, then I will write one function retrieve payment status, then df data comma transaction ID, which is string, then should be string. Okay, but if I will write here transaction ID in df dot transaction ID dot values, so you can return JSON dot terms. Okay, then here I will write status okay, status is the column, then I will write df, then square bracket, then you will write df dot transaction ID equals to transaction ID. So now I will write here dot payment status. So I have to cross check here. Yeah, payment status fine. Dot item then yeah, then I will write here return JSON dot dumps. Okay, then error transaction ID not found. Cool. So this is our function we have created. So now let's run it. Yeah. So let's check the status now. Status equals to retrieve payment status is df comma transaction ID equals to that. Which one is that? T1001. T1001. Okay. Then I will write here print status. All right. So this is the function how you can retrieve the particular status directly. Okay, status is paid. Then here also paid. Okay, here I will write type status should give integer str string. Sorry, yeah, correct. My bad. So here I have already wrote if status is not found there, so it will show the transaction ID is not found. Right? So this is how you can print date, you can print status, anything. Or even you can outline the function specification with a JSON schema. How to do that? I will show you. So this is my prompt, and here I will write type tool payment status. Okay, I will run it. So it will give me a dictionary. Okay, this is the dictionary format. Name, retrieve payment state, description, this and like this. Okay, you can check for anything. So now if we'll write tool payment date, here I have wrote for the status. So here is one catch. You can see type tool payment status. Okay, run. Now I will write tools equals to payment status. Then I will write tool payment date. Okay, then I will run it. Now I will write types of tools. Then run. The type will come, not types. Run. Then I will write here tools. Which are the tools? Yeah. So here we have two tools. Okay, 1 and 2. Right. So why it is coming list? Because we have merged both the tools in the one. Okay, which is tools. That is why it's giving me the list. Okay, as a data type. Okay, here dictionary because it's not merged yet. Correct. So there is one more functions you can say func tools. Okay. FUNC tools. Okay, what is that? I will show you. Here you can import func tools, then you have to run, then you have to write names to functions names. So now run it. Retrieve payment date. Okay. So what I will do, because I haven't made here retrieve payment status is there, not date. So what I will do, I will remove this. I don't need this. Yeah. Let me run it. Okay, cool. So now it can give me names to function. So it is inbuilt function. Okay, functions. Then I will write retrieve payment status. Then I will write transaction ID equals to T001. Okay, 10. Cool. Let's run it. Its status is paid. Okay, now if I'll run tools are here. Cool. So here is one user query. So you can ask like, what's the status of my transaction? Okay, so for that I will write first here user query is there, right? For that you have to write, so you can write from Mistral AI.models or chat completion, import this, then you can run it. Okay, so this is the example of like what is the status of my transaction, you can ask. So now step 2 is like to generate function argument. I will write here generate functions arguments. Correct. For that you have to write from Mistral AI.client import Mistral client. Okay, we have imported Mistral client, and from this we have imported the last Mistral large. Okay, not small. Okay, then with get environment we have loaded our API key, and this is how we have done it. Correct. Then I will run it. For now I will write response dot choices dot message dot content. Okay, so this is how you can see, you can chat completion response ID is this, and object is this, created this time, model is Mistral large letters, like this. Now you can run this. See, sure, I can help with that, please provide me the transaction ID. So here you can provide the transaction IDs, then it will give you all the things. Even you can save the chat history as well, right? So now let's come to step 3, to execute function to obtain result. Okay, so for that I will write here execute function to result. Okay, so here you can write tool function equals to response dot choices and 0 dot message dot tool underscore calls. You have to write here, you can write 0 dot function. Okay, then you can print to function. Okay, let's run it. Okay, invalid syntax is coming. Why? Because no underscore is there. Let's run it. Okay, non-type object is non-subscriptable. Okay, now you can see name is retrieve payment status and argument transaction ID is T1001. Okay, so here we can write like tool function dot name, run it. See, retrieve payment status because name is this. Okay, then if I will write same tool dot not dot, underscore function dot arguments. It will give me the transaction ID. Okay, transaction ID is T001. So the function arguments are expected to be in like Python dictionary and not a string. Okay, so to make these strings into dictionary, you can use the JSON loads. For that, you can write args equals to JSON dot loads, then tool function dot arguments, then int args run. Yeah, transaction ID is T110. So you can recall the function dictionary that you can make that we have made earlier, like import func tools like this. I will show you like this. Okay. So this is it for this lesson. From in the next lesson, let's see how to build RAG from scratch. So in this lesson, we will do some basic RAG you can say, or retrieval augmented generation. Okay. So what is RAG? Retrieval Augmented Generation is a framework that combines information retrieval system with large language models, LLM. So RAG helps make the output of LLMs more relevant and accurate. Okay. So yeah. So first we will load the API. First I will change this. Yeah. So I will write here from helper import load Mistral API key. Okay. Then I will write API key that endpoint equals to load Mistral API key equals to true. Okay, let me run it. Yeah. So here what I will do, I will parse the article with beautiful soup. Okay. So here I will write import requests, then from S4 import beautiful soup. Okay. Then import RE. So here I will write response equals to response dot get. So here you have to just put one article link. Okay, you can choose of your. I am using this. So here I have to write HTML dot equals to response dot text. Then I will write soup equals to beautiful soup. HTML dot comma HTML dot parser. Here O will be small. Then I will write here tag equals to soup dot find. Then I will write here comma read dot compile. Then I will write here I've write here prose style D. Okay. Then here you have to write text equals to tag dot text. Then here you have to write print text. So now we will run it. Let's run it and see what is the output. Yeah. So this is the article link, okay, which I have pasted here. So now, so you can like optionally save the text into a text file. So you can upload the text into a chat interface in the next lesson. We will see how to make a chatbot. Okay. So now I will write here one file name equals to AI greenhouse gas dot txt. Okay. With open, I will write here file name comma w as file. Okay, then I will write here file dot write the text. Okay, then I will run it. So how to do chunking? So here I will write here first chunking. Yeah. So for that you have to write what size of chunk you need. So you have to write chunk size equals to 512. Then I will write chunks equals to text, then I colon I plus that chunk size which is 512, or even you can write that 512. So here I will write for I in range, this is a normal function, 0 comma length text, and I will write here chunk, so I will write comma that chunk size. Okay, then I will run it. Here I will write length of the chunks. Okay, done. So this is the 8. Okay, so we have 8 chunk size, right? Like 8, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so how to so now let's get embeddings of the chunks. For that I have to import this, and I will write from Mistral AI dot client import Mistral client. Okay, client. Okay, here I will write one function to get the text embeddings. So now let's run it, and here let's write import numpy as np, then I will write text embeddings equals to np dot array, and here I will write get text embeddings adding chunk. Okay, for chunk in chunks. Okay, don't get confused. Here I will write text embeddings. Cool, let's run it. After this, let's check length. It will give the results. Wait, till then I can write this embeddings and see. Okay. So this is the text embeddings. Okay, so here let's check the length. It's 1024. Fine. So now how to store in a vector database? For that you have to write here import files and d equals to text embeddings dot shape 1. Then I will write here index to files dot index flat to d. Then here I have to write index dot add with text embeddings. Okay, and I will run it. Okay, files has no attribute index flat 2. Let's run it. Yeah, so this is how you can store in a vector database. Okay, so how to embed the query, this is the main part. So you will write question equals to, you can write what are the ways that AI can reduce emission, okay, in agriculture, and you can ask anything, it's your wish. Okay, so here I will write question embeddings to np dot array I will write get text embedding, then I will write here question. Run it. So I will write here question embeddings. Okay, and I will run it. So yeah, so these are the question embeddings, right? So now how to search for the chunk that are like similar to our query? So for that you have to write d comma I equals to index dot search, then you have to write question embeddings, then k equals to 2. Here write print I, okay, capital I, because we have wrote capital I here. Okay, so then it's 4 5. Okay, so d is 4, I is 5. So here I will write retrieved chunk retrieved chunk equals to chunks I for I in capital I dot to list, then I will write here print the retrieved chunk. Let's copy it from here and paste it here. Yeah, then run it. Yeah, so this is the retrieved chunk, okay, from the same list. So now I will give one prompt. I will write here I will write a prompt. Prompt is like context information is below. This is the context. Given the context info and not prior knowledge, answer the query. And query will come here, which will be the question. So let me run it. So now again we have to import that chat message, and then again same process with the Mistral small letters, which we're doing from the last three lessons. So I will write it quickly. So this is that import message model. So let me run it, and here we have to write response equals to Mistral prompt, then print response. Okay, again run. Okay, then response is 200. Okay, not response, not will give a proper. Now you can see this is the response. Okay, so we have wrote this question here. Okay, what are the ways that AI can reduce emission agriculture? Okay, then we have embedded, then we have retrieved the same chunk. After this we have given the prompt, then we call the model. After this we got the response. AI can reduce emission in agriculture by optimizing crop rotation in weather responsive and adapting farming practices. Okay, so now let's come RAG plus function calling together. Okay, so let me quickly write the code for you. So this is where I have splitted document into chunks. Okay, and this text embedding part is for the to load into a vector database, that we have done it already. So here this thing is known as like creating how to create embeddings for a question, then this to retrieve similar chunks from the vector database, and this is to generate the response based on the retrieve relevant. Basically this whole things I have put it in the one format. Cool. So now let me run it first. Okay, so here I will write I dot to list. Okay, 4 and 5. Okay, and here you, if you will see, 4 and 5 was coming. Okay, then I dot to list, then 0. Okay, then run again. Then you have to import func tools. We have done it like before as well in the previous lesson. Then you have to add names to functions equals to like QA with context. Okay, then func tools dot partial, then QA with context, then text will be there, text equals to text. Okay, here I forgot to for the bracket. Here I have to end the bracket. Correct? Let me run it. Then here I will write the tools. So this is the tool section, type function, then function name this, description is this, parameters are like this. Okay, now I have to write the prompt. Question is this: what are the ways AI can mitigate climate change in transportation? Okay, so we have done it already, but we are now doing RAG with function calling. Cool. So you will be thinking that I am doing again and again. So let's run it, and after that let's call tool function. So I will write here tool underscore function. This process we have already covered in the previous lesson. Response dot choices dot message calls dot function underscore function. Okay, let me run it. It's giving error, function spelling is wrong. It's a typo mistake only. Yes. Let's run it. Yeah. See, the name QA came. Okay. Then I will write here tool function dot name QA with context. Here you can see QA with context function name. Okay. Then I will write import JSON. Okay, run it. Then I will write here. Okay. args equals to JSON dot load. I will write here tool function arguments. Then args. Okay. It loads. Yeah. So question is, what are the ways AI can climate change in transportation? So now I will write function underscore result equals to names functions, then tool underscore function dot name, and I will write args arguments. I will write function result. Okay, let's run it. See now, the question was, what are the ways AI can mitigate climate change in transportation? So here you can see the context information does not provide specific details on how AI can mitigate climate change. But still, here you can see, however, it does mention that AI has the potential to make a significant in greenhouse gas emission across various sectors, including transportation. So we got the information. So this is how you can create RAG. Okay, and RAG is basically helps like make the output of LLMs more relevant and accurate. So in the next lesson, we will see how to create a chatbot. So in this lesson, we will see how to create a chatbot using Mistral AI. Okay, so I will write Mistral AI chatbot creation. So first we will load the API with the same, then run. So let's create, let's import some more libraries like import OS, then I will write from Mistral dot models dot chat completion port chat message M is capital, then I will write from Mistral AI. Okay, here I forget to write AI dot client import Mistral client. Let's run it. Yeah. So here we will use panel. So what is panel? So panel is an open source Python library that lets you easily build powerful tools, dashboard, and complex application entirely in Python. So like it has batteries including philosophy putting Py data ecosystem powerful, tables and much more at your fingertips. So yeah, so you can create small dashboards and apps using panel. So I will write import panel as pn, then pn dot extensions, run. Then we'll create a basic chat UI. Okay, I will write the code for you quickly. Let me run it. Yeah. So here I will write chat interface equals to pn dot chat dot chat interface. Okay, then here I will write callback was to run underscore Mistral, then comma, I will write callback user equals to Mistral. Got it? Then I will write here chat interface. So here will be interface will come. See, send message, small, send, you can rerun, you can undo, you can clear. This is the very basic chatbot. You can write hello, you can send the chat. Okay, see, hello, the chat is, see, hello, I can assist you today. If you are up for it, I would be happy. What is machine learning? What is machine learning? Loading. Okay, see, hello, I can assist you. So this is how, like, in 2 minutes you can create a particular chatbot using Mistral. Okay, this is the Mistral machine learning. Now the main thing comes is how to build chatbot using RAG UI. Okay, so I will write the code for you quickly because the code is a little bit big. So this is the code which we have worked previously as well in RAG from scratch one lesson, the previous lesson. Okay, then let me run it. Then we will write the prompt. Okay, the same prompt which we have used in previous lesson. So this is the same. I have called the Mistral API key. Okay, so these are this we have split in document into chunk, then same loading into vector database, same previous lesson one. Okay, then you run it. After that, after this, now you have to connect the chat interface with your user defined function. Okay, so now you have to connect the chat interface with your user defined function. So how to do that? For that you have to write file input equals to pn dot widgets dot file input, then accept equals to text dot text, then value equals to, then we'll write height equals 50, and chat interface equals to pn dot chat dot chat interface. Here I will be capital and C will be capital because it's a function. Okay, then here you write callback, same, we can copy it from here. Yeah, just copy it and paste it here. So just run Mistral, you have to write here answer question. Okay, then after that you can write here equals to pn dot row, then write file input. Okay, here I can write upload text file to chat with it. Okay, comma, then here again chat interface dot send. Here you can write send a message to get a reply from Mistral. Okay, then user equals to system. Spawned equals to false. Right, now I will write chat underscore interface. So now let's run it. See, now you can choose a file, it will open this, you can select your file and you can just run it and you can just text with that file. So now let's choose the file. Okay, desktop and.txt, open it. Okay, so now I will write here what's the name of person. Okay, I will write send. Maybe we have to write from file or it will get fetch Maya. See, if I will show you the file, it's written, hi, my name is Mayank, I'm 24 years old, I love playing cricket and football. So yeah, so now what sports he loves to play, send. Yeah, I know it's taking a little bit of time and it again depend on your machine, how your machine is, fast or not. So see, cricket and football, right? So congratulations on completing the course Mistral AI for beginners, and you have taken a big step in leveraging AI to enhance your coding skills. So now it's time to put your learning into action. You can try integrating Mistral into your workflow and experiment with prompts to optimize your coding efficiency and projects. Thank you.
Staying ahead in your career requires continuous learning and upskilling. Whether you're a student aiming to learn today's top skills or a working professional looking to advance your career, we've got you covered. Explore our impressive catalog of certification programs in cutting-edge domains, including data science, cloud computing, cybersecurity, AI, machine learning, or digital marketing. Designed in collaboration with leading universities and top corporations, and delivered by industry experts, choose any of our programs and set yourself on the path to career success. Click the link in the description to know more.
Hi there, if you like this video, subscribe to the Simplilearn YouTube channel and click here to watch similar videos. To nerd up and get certified, click here.